In this video, we're going to touch on imposter syndrome and the 2 strategies that you can use to deal with it. When you think of your greatest achievements, do you feel proud of what you've accomplished, or do you feel like a fraud? If you've ever felt like an imposter, you're in good company. One study estimated that 7 in 10 adults experience it at some point or another. But the good news is, having imposter syndrome might actually not be such a bad thing after all. That's because imposter syndrome is typically associated with high achievers. So if you feel like a fraud, the chances are that you're more capable than you think. Real fraudsters don't worry about things like this. Imposter syndrome can be linked to other areas of self-doubt, such as fear of success, fear of failure, or self-sabotage. But it's not simply about poor self-confidence or excessive humility. It involves a constant fear of exposure, isolation, and rejection. To help you overcome imposter syndrome, here are 2 strategies recommended by psychologists. The first strategy is to build up your confidence by becoming more aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Conduct a personal SWOT analysis to discover what you're best at and to think about how you can minimize your weaknesses. By doing this exercise, you won't have to spend so much time worrying that you're not qualified for certain tasks, projects, or roles. To download a free personal SWOT analysis worksheet, you can find the link in the description below. The second strategy is to turn imposter syndrome on its head. Remember I mentioned that smart, high-achieving people most often deal with imposter syndrome? So the very fact that you recognize it in yourself says a lot about you. True imposters don't have this feeling. Remember that, and let it be motivation to never stop believing in yourself and to continue pushing forward.